Good morning, everyone. There's the famous story in the Talmud about the convert who came to the great sage Hillel. And he said, I want to convert to Judaism, but I want you to teach me the entire Torah as I stand on one leg. And Hillel said, fine. Here is the entire Torah on one leg. Do not do unto others what you don't want others to do to you. And he said, that's the entire Torah. Everything else is merely commentary on that one statement. Now go learn the commentary. And Rabbi Benjamin Blech asks a question. He says, if the convert wanted the short version, the cliff notes of the entire Torah, why did he say, teach it to me on one leg? What does that mean, teach it on one leg? What an odd expression and request. And Rabbi Benjamin Blech answered it by saying that we know the tablets that contain the Ten Commandments, there's the right tablet and the left tablet. Why didn't God give it on one long tablet? Because the first tablet is the commandments between man and God. I am the Lord your God. You should not have any other God. You should not take God's name in vain. You should keep the day of Shabbos holy. The second tablet is the commandments between man and fellow man. Don't kill, don't commit adultery, don't steal, don't bear false witness, don't be envious of others. And therefore, God gave it to us on two stones, right and left. And therefore, what the convert was asking Hillel was, which leg of Judaism is the more important leg? Teach me Judaism on one leg. Is it the right leg or the left leg? Is it the leg of the tablet between man and God, commandments that we do like Shabbat and kosher and mezuzah and tefillin, or is it man and man, being a good person, honest, kind, compassionate? And what Hillel said to him is, if you want to know which leg is the more important leg, it's do not do unto others what you don't want others to do unto you. That's really all of Judaism. That's the foundation. Everything else is commentary. Of course, to be a healthy person, you need two legs. You don't want to walk around on one leg. To be a balanced individual, you need to do both. You have to be observant of the commandments between man and God, and at the same time, you have to be a mensch, you have to be a good person. So much so that the Talmud says, what does it mean? And you shall love the Lord your God. It means that the name of God should become beloved in the world through you. That you should be such a wonderful person that when people meet you, and they see that you're an observant Jew, and you study Torah and keep mitzvot, they will come to love Hashem, because they'll say, if this is what Torah does to elevate and refine a person and develop a person's characteristics, I want to love God too. I want to be connected to God. There was a story that happened last month, a video that went viral in a middle school, Carter Middle School in Michigan. There was a busload of kids going home after school, and there was this kid on the bus. His name is Dylan Reeves, and he's sitting on the bus, and he notices that the bus driver suddenly starts to faint. He had a medical condition and passes out over the steering wheel, and the bus starts swerving into oncoming traffic. In the video on the bus, you see the kid, 13 years old, throw off his backpack, run up to the front of the bus, grab the steering wheel, and slowly put his foot down on the brake, bringing the bus to a full stop, saving the lives of the passengers, the kids on the bus, and the bus driver. And then on the video, you see this kid screaming to his friends, someone call 911. Amazing kid. And this kid was honored and given an award for his courage and for his quick response in saving a busload of kids. But when they came to interview the kids on the bus, they asked, why didn't anyone else jump up to help the bus driver? And what they discovered was that every single kid on that bus was sitting with earphones in their ears, looking at their smartphones and their iPads, totally immersed in their tablets, and were oblivious to what was going on. And the only kid on the bus who didn't have earbuds in his ears or looking at a phone was this kid Dylan Reeves. And then they asked the next natural question, why were you the only one that wasn't on their phone? And this 13-year-old kid said, because my parents refused to buy me a smartphone. He said, my parents are old school. They don't believe a 13-year-old should have a smartphone. And I thought this was a very powerful lesson. Whatever you're engaged in, do not be blind or deaf to those around you. You have to have awareness of what's going on around you. Sometimes we're so self-absorbed or immersed in ourselves or what we're doing. And what we're doing could even be religious, spiritual pursuits. And the Torah says, of course, you should have spiritual, religious pursuits. That's one leg of Judaism. But the other leg of Judaism, and the more important leg in a way, is looking around and seeing the needs of others and knowing how to respond. Have a wonderful day.